Oh, that's a good beer. In fact, that had a lot of hops in it. It was pretty bitter. Let's see what the. Okay, so you can see right there is 9% alcohol, so I'm feeling that. Feels good. And then it says 102 IBU. What the heck is that? Hey, Mike Foster here. Enjoying a nice hoppy pale ale, IPA actually, on a Sunday. I'm getting a little bitterness in there. So it's all about the IBU. You beer aficionados like myself who enjoy a good beer, a good craft beer, not one of these domestic beers like Budweiser, Coors, not to name any names, Miller. You enjoy a little bitterness. Now bitterness comes from the hops, and at first, like most beer drinkers, you're going to say, "Ooh, that's too bitter. I can't drink that." But as you gradually continue to drink these IPAs, these high hoppy beers, you're going to crave them. And you're going to look at the IBU, which is the International Bitterness Unit Rating. Okay? Now, what the heck does that mean? Well, for example, if you're having yourself a Budweiser, it's like a 10. If you're having yourself a porter or a dark ale, it's maybe 10 to 40. If you're having yourself a pale ale, that's about 50. If you're having yourself a good IPA, it's like 60, 70. But if you're having yourself something like a Pliny the Elder or one of those really high hoppy IPAs like this one, and this one is called Hoptologist IPA. It's from the Knee Deep Brewing Company right out here in Lincoln, California. This is a 102. So when you're up over the 70s and 80s, you're going to get a beer that's hoppy. You're going to get a high IBU. It's an International Bitterness Unit. I think they made that up just for folks like me and you watching this that want to get the hoppiest brew. Okay? So what is IBU? International Bitterness Unit. Look at it. If you don't like your beer bitter, get something in the 20s, maybe lower, 30s, 40s. Something like a Coors Light, probably doesn't even have one, maybe 4 or 5. Something like a Guinness or Guinness Stout, it's about 40 or 50, believe it or not, and it's mixed with a lot of the different porter wonderful excellences. Here's the deal. There's so many beers, lagers, porters, IPAs, it's not even funny anymore. And if you're loving craft beers like I am and exploring the new tastes, don't just look at the alcohol content, look at the IBU in terms of the bitterness rating. And it's depending on your palate, but I will tell you one thing, excuse me. The more you drink these, the more bitter you want them to be. Yeah, believe it or not. This is at 100. A couple years ago, I would have probably spit this out. Until next time, peace. Cheers.